Happy Thursday, everybody. Today's kind of unusual. It's a little bit of a craft, but it's a little bit of a history maker. You know how it's been a little bit of a challenge during this virtual learning process and the quarantine part. We can't necessarily see people that we really want to see. We can't necessarily do things we really want to do, and we're stuck in the house virtual learning. I get it. I totally get it. But you know what? Dex and I just ran across this really neat idea. And it's an opportunity for us to kind of see the silver lining in this whole process. And I wanted to share it with you. So, some of the things that you're going to need for today's little craft are a jar or a shoebox or some kind of a container. I just have a big jar right now. Then you're going to need a few strips of paper, maybe post-it notes even. Maybe a label, sticker, or a piece of paper that you are going to eventually tape onto your jar or your box. And then probably a scissors and maybe even some markers. All right, we are going to make our very own quarantine jar. So think about this. Every time that you think about a person that you wish you could go see, or a place you wish you could go eat at, or visit, or do something fun at, then I want you guys to write this down on a little strip, a piece of paper, and then you're going to put it in the jar. So this jar eventually will be filled up with all these different pieces of papers of ideas and things that you wish you could have done or seen or gone to, or places you wish you could have had visited while we're during this virtual learning process. Maybe even some things about school that you really truly missed and you wish you could have back. Then, guys, this is going to be something that we can go back on and look at someday down the road and say, wow, I have a lot of things to be grateful right now because I recognize what it was like during that quarantine virtual learning time where I didn't have all of those treasures and those blessings. And I just hope that we can all really truly appreciate what we do have, especially during normal times. Here you go. Here is my I am grateful quarantine jar. And I know the very first slip that I'm going to put in there is I cannot wait to eat sushi again, to go out and have sushi. What will be in yours? Maybe it's even just being able to go for a walk and play with your friends. Fill up that jar as much as you can. Now here's another thought. If you don't like that idea, how about my second thought and idea is, and actually my 5th grade guidance class is going to have to do this. I'm hoping everybody else wants to do it along with them. But it's my 2020 quarantine time capsule. Okay, so instead of writing down all the things that you miss and wish you could have done and you're missing right now that you put in this jar, you could actually do this little activity, this booklet. Very simple, very easy, but it's a great way for us to remember some of the things that we are going through. Guys, in a couple of years, this is going to be a time that goes down in history. Don't you want to try to remember this so you can be able to share what it was like when other people, especially kids that are younger than you, they ask you, what was it like? What were you like? And this little booklet, which I'm going to include a link so you guys can all have it, this booklet is so neat because it helps you remember what were some of your favorite things at this time in the process. It also gives you what are 3 things that you're grateful for right now. This page I really like. We are grateful because we can do this, are able to do this, or are maybe healthy, and we have a home, a family, a Chromebook. What are some of those things that you have that you can do and that you are grateful for right now? Because we do take things for granted quite often. And these are little things that count. What is one great thing that happened recently? What is something great that happened here? This is another sheet. New activities, rituals, and celebrations that you can write down. Things that your family has tried to do or you have tried to do differently. So for example, I'm going to say I learned how to create videos. Okay, maybe not this one, but some of the other ones in WeVideo, putting sound, music, effects to them, that's been really kind of cool. So learning a new way to connect with people and a new skill. That would be something I would write down on here. The other one that I really like is interviewing my parents. What is something that they are proud of? Maybe something that you're proud of. What do they wish that you guys would do more as a family? This is going to be a great opportunity for you guys to learn more about yourself and maybe even your family. So you guys create this time capsule, hide it away underneath your bed, stow it away somewhere, and then someday you'll get to look back at it and go, wow, this was kind of an interesting time in life. You have a choice. We need to choose to make the most out of this situation. And I am so grateful for this time with you guys. Happy Thursday. We will see you tomorrow.